Alright, I just want to say this is a commentary, video commentary as well for Adjudicator for the first time. I've done an interview but never a video commentary like this. Now let's start off with this little guy, Woody. So this was a family production, right? Philip's family production, not my family. I was the only Atkins involved, but it was like my baby, you know, that I kind of worked on with my mate at the time. Now this guy, he's a grown man right now, but he's still a little boy at the time. That bandana he was wearing was my favorite bandanas at the time, so I was real about bandanas back then. I lost it since then, which is kind of sad. This hoodie, basically, outfit from this first villain was from a film school film that we did, which was a medieval movie, and a guy was playing sort of like a ghost sort of monkey kind of character in a cave, which was pretty cool. But now you see, here's my first appearance. I've got a little bit of string attached there to my samurai sword. Watch that bandana throughout the movie because there will be continuity errors. I got to fuck up and then I forgot about it later on. So we shot over 2 days, so there's no continuity. It's low budget, right? Anyway, so let's carry on. This is my local like sort of helipad by my school. And I thought it was always a great location because like not many people used it or went there, but it was kind of a shortcut. So I would ride with my bike right through there to school pretty much every day. Now it's the first time you see the main villain, who was a witch. So in the original story, it was a female, it was a girl actually. We had a cast, but she had no acting experience, so we kind of gave up on it. Let's move on to the second day. This was Wicked, this was Knockshot. We had this local sort of like, I guess like dig site or whatever, you know, like a lot of people walking their dogs and stuff. But this is the first time me kind of like tracking the stop motion, you know, still getting the terms with it. Obviously that shot was straight from the storyboard, so a lot of stuff was straight from Sunny King's storyboard. There you see the bandana again, which watch out for later on, there's continuity error and it's gone. But yeah, it's because it was 2 days shoot, we had no continuity, like I said. So the samurai sword was a Kill Bill replica sword. I'm very proud of that, because basically the hilt is even better than the Kill Bill sword, so what can you do, you know? But the whole point here is I didn't want the blade out in public, so I didn't want anybody calling the cops and getting us in trouble. This is all 8mm, you know, stop motion, so it's basically still by still by still by still. So it's the first time I was doing it, still getting used to it. I helped my mate do it, he was kind of perfecting it over the years, and he was really good. There, one quick slice, and he's out. There, I had to chuck in that samurai move, you know, that's one of my favorite things from back in the day. All the old samurai movies, Akira Kurosawa stuff, mainly, you know, Seven Samurai. But all of them, really. That knife, kind of blade sort of thing, I got that somewhere from a movie prop shop. It's not from a film itself, but it was so badass I had to use it. It was just so dangerous that we never incorporated in the fight scenes. It just kept it well away from everybody. So it was really sharp and scary. This whole bit we did actually with a bit of like string, you know, like the old classic trick. You might even like see it there if you freeze frame it. I think you see it there in the wide shot, not so much the close up. And this whole scene, this basically got chopped. We had like loads of stop motion there, and something happened with the camera as it did, but I think the trigger got stuck or something, so we lost it. Now we had some zombies. So this is Daddy Phillips, alright, he's a cool one. Okay, so he's actually Dave Phillips from back in the day. He's a big rockabilly guy, and then he was an actor as well. But he was wicked as a zombie, totally method. Look at that, doing the eye roll and everything. Oh my god, you gotta give him credit. This shirt, he was pissed off that we got it because I didn't have a shirt the size for him. All these shirts and the other zombie, they're all mine. That I didn't mind, like, oh, that was on its way out. That was like my head one I loved for years, but you know, sacrifice for films. All this photography is pretty sweet. You see the talcum powder kind of coming off the face there. Larry, who was like the middle son, so he was a wicked zombie there. There we actually cut the strip first, and then we kind of cheated that shot, you know. That whole bit, he was actually really nervous about, but because we're shooting it like I think it was 18 frames, so it's all sped up. We were doing it quite slow, and it still looked really fast, so it was all really safe, you know. I mean, no formal like training or stunt guys, but you know, I mean, I've been around. I've been on action movies, been on Hollywood movies, so you know, this is my time to shine, really. Now we're coming up to the finale in the helipad. This we had to cheat. This wasn't like the storyboard, so I had to like basically wing it here. Derek too is static because we were doing the effect shots. You know, I couldn't have any handle movement. I kind of went out of shot. And then you see like a bit of an exposure change here in a minute because we were losing the light. So all this stuff is still lit. We got all the main stuff, but then when we got to the stuff with Woody at the end, then yeah, we kind of lost the light. Now those bubbles and those cheap effects, I gotta give credit to my mate Ola Fatilla, who used to do all my CG, especially with Adjudicator 1. He was wicked, even though those bubbles, we had some beef with the bubbles. Now here you see it's getting a bit dark. Unfortunately it's because we're shooting downwards and like, you know, we had no light or reflectors. There's light again. So that's when we still did it, like when we had light. There I just went crazy with the CG. Some really cool stuff happened there. Yeah, I'm all like really happy with that. Now obviously it's way better what we did, but you know, at the time I was still working with particles, and I think it was Combustion was the program that we used. Now we just use After Effects in our 4D and it works. The music was killer. That was all by J-Do, so from again Ralph and Larry, so the two brothers. And I was, yeah, I mean that ratio is 4:3. You can't do much about it because it was, you know, a Super 8 or, you know, not even like, I think it was just 8 mil actually. I don't know if it's Super 8 even. But I loved all these credits, all that CG there, the CG guy did. Yeah, I think the Maasai, because like I got one of the weapons from the villains from the Maasai Warriors in Africa, in Kenya. That was a pretty cool time. I love that weapon still to this day. But yeah, that's commentated for Adjudicator 1, so enjoy the rest. Alright, ciao, bye bye.